Hi guys out there in YouTube land, it's your VHS Collector Kyle here. I'm back. I got back the other day, Monday, yesterday. I got back yesterday from my trip to Dallas, hanging out with my best friends. You know, I went to a Comic-Con, or not a Comic-Con, but a convention called RetroPalooza. If anybody has ever seen it or ever heard about it, you know, you can click on the website. I'll even do annotations down below and let you, click on the website and stuff. This was their 4th year that they did it. If anybody has ever heard of the Game Chasers, they're the ones that actually that came up with the concept and actually did it. So my friends got to go last year and everything, so he said, hey, I'm telling you, you'd really like it. Plus you'll get to meet some of the YouTube stars that you watch. And I said, yeah, that'd be awesome. I'd love to go. So I saved up some money, which I talked about in my last video that I was going to be going to RetroPalooza. So I got to go. I got to meet Andre, Black Nerd comedy guy. If anybody knows, got a signature from him. Really swell, really awesome guy. Really liked him. He's really nice, really kind. He's pretty much the one that kind of inspired me to do my own YouTube channel and everything. So this channel, or this certain video, I should say, is going to be my haul. Pretty much what I got from RetroPalooza. There'll be some other things that I'll be posting as well. You'll get to see part of the trip of me going to Dallas and everything, driving with my friend and everything, Chris. I didn't really get to film a lot of stuff in the convention because I never brought my camera out. I did whenever I first walked in there, but it's not a very good view. I've been watching the videos and I want to edit them together. I did get some video of Alpha Omega Cien, if anybody has ever watched any of his videos. I got to do I recorded what I could of his panel before my camera started to go out. I also did a little bit, I did some of Andre's panel that he did. So I'll be posting those up later on down the line and all. I also got to go to a museum, and everybody's probably going, oh, boo, museums suck. Well, not this museum. This is the National Video Game Museum. So pretty much it is a museum about video games, and it's pretty much anything video games. This is a little brochure and everything that I got. My friend, while we're at the convention and everything, came across a booth that the people who run this museum, who work there, happened to tell him about it. So, and I remembered whenever my friend Chris had showed me this, I was like, hey, I think that's that same museum I saw on Facebook and everything. I remember whenever it was going to have its grand opening. I thought, man, how cool would it be to get to go there, you know? So me and him and my other friend Shane, Saturday was the convention. It was Saturday and Sunday is pretty much whenever they do the convention. We just went Saturday and got to see some other YouTube stars. Pixel Dan was there, the Game Chasers, of course, Brittany Baumbacher, if anybody knows who she is. She's the blonde nerd. She does videos about video games and stuff, and pretty cool. We didn't see her panel. There's Metal Jesus was there. Boogie, I cannot think of the little numbers at the end of his. He was there too. Boogie, like 984 or 923 or something like that. I know everybody in the comments below will probably end up, correcting me stuff. So, but so we went there too. So I'll be putting together a little montage of that. Of our trip to the video game museum, which I think everybody will enjoy. anybody who can ever get to Fresno, because that's pretty much where the National Video Game Museum is, and I think there's two of them. There's this one in Fresno, and I can't remember. I know that there's another one, I think. You know, but it's really cool. I mean, you gotta check it out. It pretty much goes over the whole history of every single video game console. You get to play video games while you're there and stuff like that. They give you 4 free tokens after you pay for your admission to go in, to where at the very end of the whole museum you get to go to a little arcade almost, to where you actually get to play some old video arcades. Like there's Donkey Kong and Centipede and Burger Time and Q*bert and Roadrunner. Just all sorts of, you know, neat little video games, which, like I said, I'll have that in the video. When I get to it, I'm gonna have to be editing it here soon. Okay, let's go ahead and get down to what this video is for, just so I don't make this too long. This is gonna be what I pretty much got at the convention, you know, so. All right, my first one, and I have like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Sega Genesis games that I bought. I bought Mortal Kombat, the original Mortal Kombat on Sega. You know, it does have a little bit of some nasty stuff on the back. I didn't even notice, but oh well. Pretty cool. You know, it has the video game and has the instruction booklet in it, and has a little bit of pamphlet, but nothing really, you know, important. Ren and Stimpy's presents, or the Ren and Stimpy Show presents Stimpy's Invention. You know, one of my all-time favorite Nickelodeon video games that I played growing up. I played this all the time with my buddies. You know, so happy to know that I got a Sega, so now I can play it. You know, so. If anybody remembers this game, it's called Cyborg Justice. My cousin had it, and we would play this non-stop. It was a pretty hard game. You pretty much like get to build your own little cyborg robots, and you get to choose like saws and guns for weapons, like on their arms and stuff. Sadly to say, this one does not have its instruction booklet, but it doesn't bother me. I can always probably go online and find it. Alright, I've been looking for this game for a while. This ain't one of the games I was looking for, but it's one of them. It's one of the 4 or 5 that I've been wanting to get, and it's Battletoads and Double Dragon, where they pretty much team up to beat off the Battletoads bad guys as well as Double Dragon bad guys. So, one of my another all-time favorites of the Battletoads, as well as of the Double Dragon. I do not have Double Dragon and all that, but awesome game. Love the game. Alright, last one of my Sega Genesis. This is World of Illusion, starring Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. Like I said, let me know in the comments below if you remember any of these games or ever played them. You know, and I'd love to be able to do a play, you know, like a let's play in a way, but problem is I don't really have like the equipment to do it. The only way I could do it would almost take a lot of editing, which would take forever, and I just don't really want to have to take the time to have to do all that. Alright, now my next stack is Super NES games. I mean, some of these I did see in their boxes, but they were really high. Like 120 or 140, 118, some were 70 bucks, and I just thought, no way am I gonna be spending that much money. I mean, I understand, I would love to have the box complete and have everything in it, but it doesn't bother me if I don't. Aura Monsters on Super NES. I remember playing this one a lot. I played the Aura Monsters, but I only played it like I think on the Sega. I never ever played it on the Super NES. So, Tom and Jerry. We're playing that on the Super NES. This is one of the games I have never played, and I'm glad I finally found it. I would have loved to have had it complete in the box since I have the first one complete in the box. Sorry about me scratching. Which is Yoshi's Island, which is Super Mario World 2. Never played it. I've wanted to play it. This is another Ren and Stimpy, but this is the Super NES one, so this is the Ren and Stimpy Show Vidiots, and I don't think I've ever played this one. So there's a lot of the games I never got to play growing up because I either didn't have the system or that's pretty much about it. That's all I should have said. I didn't have the system. I didn't ever have a Super NES. I had a Sega. We had Nintendo, Sega. We didn't have Nintendo, Super Nintendo, you know, the first Sega, whatever, Master System. Didn't have that one, and then, you know, Sega, so. Alright, now my last ones I have, these are all regular Nintendo games. I only have 2 that are kind of complete in the box. But they have a little bit of wear and tear though on them as well. I just now realized something on this one. But if anybody remembers Snake, Rattle, and Roll, you know, that was a good one. My sister played this a lot. She loved that game. I think my cousins had this. I never had it. And I know that there's other ones like this too. This is the Sesame Street ABC Let Her Go Round, and it has Let Her Go Round and Ernie's Big Splash. So it had like two games on it. I remember playing these. Cubert. Everybody remembers that game. And the Nintendo version. You know. Alright. These are pretty much the 2 that I kind of have in box. I mean, you could say that the Sega were in boxes, which were kind of cool too, that I was able to actually buy that were still in the box. Even though they're not brand new. Same with these aren't brand new, they're used, but they have most of whatever, you know, which is The Simpsons Bart versus the Space Mutants, you know. Let me take it out of its case. So, or take it out of the, I mean, the box is in pretty real, you know, pristine box and everything, which is really awesome. Here's the game. I mean, the game even looks almost like it has never been used, you know, which it also has the instruction booklet, and also has the little Nintendo plastic holder that's inside of it. Alright, last of the video games. This is The Count Talks to Your Child. This is called Sesame Street Countdown. A fun-filled way to learn about numbers with the count. And it's one of the only Sesame Street ones that I would actually find. I got it for $10. Not really bad, I mean, for you know, and I mean, yeah, I mean, you can see some wear on it, but it's not like, I mean, the label isn't ripped. I mean, the back is still pretty much kind of in pristine. I mean, there's not really much bad about it. The bottom does have a little bit of issues and all, because it has some, where the things are starting to come out, the little tabs over here are starting to come out, you know. This one also looks pretty good. Now I only got the instruction booklet. I mean, I got the instruction booklet, but it didn't come with the little plastic Nintendo holder that kind of keeps it from getting, you know. Alright, that pretty much does it for the video games that I got there. That's really about all I got. That's really about all I bought for video games. Oh, hold on. Let me show you. I also finally got me a Nintendo 64. Finally. I've been wanting to get one ever since, and I finally got me one. Finally got me a Nintendo 64. I hadn't had one in years and all. The only other thing I'm going to show in this video is I bought, they had a little gift shop and all that at the little museum, video game museum. Some of the items were pretty pricey, and I mean, what else is new? I mean, they had some stuffed animals I would have loved to have gotten to add to my little collection of Nintendo characters. I wanted to get a Kirby since I have a Meta Knight stuffed animal, which you can't see right now. But I wanted to get a Kirby since I had, you know, I wanted to at least try to expand from. I'd gotten a bunch of Nintendo Mario characters based on the Mario games, and so I thought, well, why not get, you know, a Kirby? But it was like $12.99, or no, it was like $15.99. I thought, man, $15.99, like 16 bucks just about this little stuffed Kirby and all. So I ended up just buying this, and then I also bought my mom a little shot glass, which has the little logo. Okay, I'm gonna pull the. Alright, I just thought I'd just open up one, since this is going to be about the same as any of the other cards. So we got you know, Luigi, Mario, we got Wario, we got Luigi. Whoops. Sorry about that. I was out of, you know, out of camera range. We got Princess Peach, Princess Daisy, we got Donkey Kong, we got Diddy Kong over here, we got Toad, we got Yoshi. There's like only one Yoshi, that's weird. We got like Mario jumping from the piranha, we got him going into the pipe, stepping on a Goomba, and then same over again with different colored cards. So it's pretty much all, it's mostly about all the same. Then here's like the draw 4, which has Bowser on it, and then like you get to choose whatever color you want, which has all of Bowser's kids on it. You have the star card with Mario, and then what's cool about this one, which if you can see, is that this one you get to do whatever you want to with it. Like you can ride on it if you want to and make your own card. So that's pretty cool, you know. Pretty neat. Alright, that's pretty much about it. Alright guys, that's pretty much will do for this video. Like I said, I'll leave in some descriptions down below so you can check out my Facebook page and my Twitter page. I don't really have any pictures to post on my Twitter or my Facebook to actually show my trip and everything. I wish I did. I didn't actually. I don't have a camera. Plus, my phone is not my. You know. Yeah, my friends had my camera, or had their own camera because they have their own phone that has the camera. But hopefully sooner or later I'll start getting those other videos edited together so you can watch those. One with Alpha Omega Sin and one with Andre. So, well guys, till next time, this is your VHS Collector Kyle. Say, frogs, bears, chickens, and things, boys and girls, women and men, from all over the world, all over the globe that is. It's your VHS Collector Kyle saying, I'll see you next time. Bye!